video. So funny fact, today I'm recording this video actually from my laundry. It's because the weather is not really great today. It's very cloudy and windy and there's no sun around. So, well, apparently this laundry is the best today to record this video. So what I'm gonna talk about today is how to improve your mood instantly. So whenever you feel any upsetting or negative emotions, I just wanna show you my own experience and my own way, what I do and how I do it so I can feel better pretty much straight away. So first of all, what we have to do is to understand our emotions. We need to find some quiet space. We need to be alone and just listen to our thoughts and kind of like analyze, what do I feel? How do I feel that way? We also need to assess what is the reason we feel the way we feel. So for example, the reason could be our circumstance, maybe the environment I am in right now, it's not really positive and that's why it makes me feel that way. The other reason could be maybe it's just like my perception to the circumstance that I am in. So it does sometimes doesn't have to be essentially the environment. It just could be our perception, our beliefs that we have towards this situation. Another important thing is to not distract yourself. So I've seen lots of people, when they feel upset or when they feel this kind of negative emotions, they tend to kind of like distract themselves, like in a way that they try to, I don't know, hang out with their friends, or they drink lots of alcohol, they go party, or they just like do lots of different stuff just to be busy, or just they tend to work a lot, they overwork themselves and they just try to run away from their emotions, so they find it easier. So but the truth is that by doing it, we actually not really helping ourselves. It's just pretty much, yeah, we just distract ourselves and it's just prolonging this negative emotions. So in my opinion, to make you feel better, to make yourself feel better, we need to face our emotions. We need to know what they are and when they come from. Another step is, once we know our emotions, what we feel and why we feel that way, we also need to accept it and just be fine with it. I know it sounds easy, hard to do, but we need to accept it. We need to avoid suppressing it, and just accept it and be okay with it. Like, allow yourself to feel that way. I also think that we people, we have this tendency, whenever we feel bad or negative, or we have some negative emotions, we have this tendency to feel kind of guilty in some way, because we live in a society when where feeling not okay is not okay. Like we just have this tendency to hide our feelings, and whenever we feel sad, we feel like, oh my god, like what's wrong with me? Why do I feel that way? Like, why I'm not happy? Everybody's happy, I just want to be happy. So I think it's really important to accept the way you feel, because the sooner you accept it, the sooner you will start feeling better. So another step that I really recommend you to do whenever you feel upset or you experience those negative emotions, I really recommend to just writing your thoughts down or your emotions down. Like, take a piece of paper, grab a pen and just write it down. In my opinion, it helps me a lot. It's like a great first step to improving my mood, because sometimes I tend to overthink a lot and I have like plenty thoughts in my head. Like, it's just incredible, like, oh, so many. And sometimes very overwhelming. Like, I don't know what to do with it, because there's so many thoughts. I don't even know like what to focus on and what is actually the reason why I feel that way, because I have so many thoughts. So I feel really lost in them, and what really helps me is to just write my thoughts down and write my emotions down. So then it kind of like clears my head and it relaxes me, and then once I have my thoughts like in front of me, it's just much easier to understand them and to help myself to feel better. So after writing down your thoughts on piece of paper, And once you analyze if it's the circumstance that makes me feel that way, or is it just my beliefs or my perception of the situation. So if it's a circumstance or if it's like the situation itself, I would just highly recommend to change your situation or change your environment, whatever makes you upset, or can be a person, can be a particular event, or it could be anything like your job, or I don't know, the house you live in, can be anything. So I would recommend highly just to change your environment, change the thing that makes you upset. I know as well in some situations it's easy to say than being done, but that would be like the best way to make you feel better. Just change the situation. The other thing, if you realize that it's actually not the situation, just my perception of it, or whatever happened to me, like it's just my idea behind the situation, that's what makes me really, really upset. Then I really recommend you to just listen to someone else's beliefs or someone else's opinion on that situation. Or it doesn't even have to be the same situation, can be just similar one. So for example, I'm pretty sure that most of you, it happened to you many times when, for example, you felt upset or you felt some particular negative emotions. You tried to just talk to someone you can trust, like your, I don't know, your parents, your mom, or your closest friend, someone you can trust. And what happened is that when your friend, let's say, tells you something, like you tell them the situation and the thing that made you upset, and then just their perception of it and idea behind it, what they think about the situation, they just tell you something, like they just tell you, let's say, one sentence or even like few words, and then it just straight away instantly makes you feel better, right? Like I'm sure it happened to you not only once, like it happened to me so many times. Like I feel like it's really one of the best ways to get rid of negative emotions and make ourselves feel better, just to share our emotions and thoughts with someone else. But even if you don't have someone you can trust or someone you're close with, someone you can talk to, I know it's really hard to open up to someone, and it's really hard to talk about your negative things, negative emotions to someone, because everybody has problems, right? Like life is not easy for everyone, so it's really hard to share these things with our friends or with people we know. So what I recommend, so if you have someone like this you can trust, like I would highly recommend you to talk to your friend, to your parents, or someone close, and just talk to them and find out what's their beliefs behind the situation, what is their perception. The other thing, if you don't have anyone that you can trust in your surroundings, I would recommend maybe just consider a therapy. I think having a therapist is also a great way to talk things out and to feel better. And now I really want to share with you my own way to make myself feel better. So what I do, it's a method that I call copy and paste your thoughts. So pretty much what you do, you literally just copy the thoughts from your head you have, and then you type it in your computer or your phone, whatever. You just type it in internet, and you look for, let's say, an article, you look for the book, or you look for the audiobook, or for any kind of podcast which relates to your problem. And trust me, there's so many resources you can find like that relates to your problem. Like you will realize that there's so many people up there that they experience the same things you do, and then you can find out that you're actually not alone. And also another thing, you'll find out about maybe the solution they have to this problem, or maybe you will just listen what perception they have about the situation, and just what they say, it will make you instantly feeling better. So that's what personally helps me. I have lots of, like, for the last few years I have been following on YouTube lots of motivational speakers or lots of successful people. I highly recommend it to you, because that's what really has been helping me a lot. I just follow them and I've been listening to them, and that's my kind of environment that I surround myself with. I will attach in the description below the people who I follow, and I really recommend, and I love them so much. Like, they have such a beautiful mindset about everything. So I will put that in the description so you can check it out, and I'm pretty sure you will find something for yourself. And yeah, I hope this helps you a little bit. I hope you will try my method of copying and pasting your thoughts. And yeah, good luck guys, all the best.